Alright, so I am back, and today we're going to take a look at the Transformers MP12 Lambor, or Sideswipe. And yeah, here he is in his bot mode, and I had the KO, that's the one I reviewed before, was the KO version. I said that in the video. Got it from TF Direct. Pretty good company. I haven't had any problems. I've had a couple friends that had a little bit of issues with him, but they worked it out. But yeah, he's pretty cool. I'll save my final thoughts for my final thoughts, but yeah, I'll get into that. So anyway, quick look at the packaging. It's the same MP style packaging that we've come to expect. We got the car, the robot, Lamborghini, product shots, top, side, bottom. Done. And here we go. So he's got a few accessories. So he's got his rifle. Nice silver paint on there. Could have used a ink wash. I might do that at some point. Do a video on that. It'll take like 10 seconds. But yeah, this could have used an ink wash. His whole body could probably use a little bit of an ink wash. But it just plugs into his hand. You can fold the fingers up, holds it just fine. No problems. It's pretty cool. Shoulder cannon, up and down, plugs in very securely. If you remember my KO version review, I had some definite issues of it plugging in. But yeah, it plugs in very solidly there. We'll plug it in on this side just to make sure. Yep. Nice and solid, but not too tight. It's not uncomfortable putting it in there. So there's that. And it also comes with these little pile driver things. Now the KO came with the spiked ones too. This one did not. So you want to fold his hand up like that, and then you just take this and just we'll go with this one. Yeah, this one. I think they're the same, and it just plugs onto the front, just like that. And he's all ready to go. Not an accessory I'm going to use, nor care about. But it's a nice touch. So yeah, there we go. And yeah, let's take a look at articulation. Head is on a swivel, goes up and down, all the way around. This piece does flip back partly for transformation. No problems there. It's got some good painted blue eyes there. Yeah, pretty nice figure. Shoulders rotate up and down, in and out. Bicep swivel, bends at the elbow. Elbow goes about that far. That's it. That's all you get. But still pretty good. And there's a little bit of a backwards bend for transformation there as well. But you do get all the posability you need there. Hand swivels, fingers open and close. Waist swivels. The little crotch piece can move up to help give you more posability in the legs. Back, forward, all the way up. Thigh swivel, bends at the knee. Foot is on a little bit of a rocker, and it goes back and forward as well. So yeah, there you go. There's Sideswipe. Go into transformation here in a minute, but one thing I've got to point it out. It's not showing. I don't know how well this is showing up on the camera, but this is the red that I've been begging for. It's this nice gloss hot rod red. It's not metallic red, it's hot rod red. It's just this nice, just gorgeous red paint, and it is on every piece of red he has. It is just except for right back here, but it is just exactly what I've been dying to see a figure out of, and I'm so happy. just imagine how much better this guy would look if this red was on him. You know, it just that nice gloss red as opposed to this bleh, molded red plastic. Or here's his red, which is that bright, offensive red, as opposed to this metallic red. I think that just, I love this red. It's the hot rod red I've always wanted. I want a prime made out of this. And that just makes me so happy. Yeah. So transformation, fairly simple. Let's start with the leg. No, let's start with the torso. So we want to pull this piece out. Just kind of get this out of the way. And I like to fold these door panels back and just kind of keep them all the way out of the way. Just kind of as far back as we can get. Untab the chest, like so. And remember, my KO had major issues there. This will fold back, and you can fold the head back, the top of the head back, like so, to help give you a little bit more clearance when you fold things up. And this will just go all the way back like this. Rotate the arm back like so. Flip the hand in. Just like this. So this comes back. Just like that. All right. This here will fold up right there. And then we can just get this hood underneath here. These little black tabs will tab into the hood. Just like that. Wheels come around and then they actually tab into place. Like so. Just like so. Alright, now the back of the legs, this is where things get a little complicated, but seriously not that bad. You want to pull this piece here down, and then you pull this up. This will rotate forward, and keep that kind of up out of the way. There is a little tab slot right here, bottom of the foot. And then there's a tab way back in there. There you go, right there. That you want to tab that onto. So this will come back. This piece here will fold up. Tab that into place. Tab this down. And then flip that down, just like that. Same thing on this side. So you're just kind of flipping things into position. It gets a little tight here because we're trying to rush it. Tab that into place. Don't forget to do my check out the raffle page on Facebook. Still got quite a few tickets left to sell on that. Alright. Just kind of tab, give everything a good push. Make sure it's all tabbed in properly. And we are done. The panels aren't perfect, but that's because, like I said, we're just trying to rush it. But there you go. Rolls very well. Very sleek, awesome looking. What a Lamborghini? Yeah, Lamborghini. Very sleek, very awesome. I love this. I love this car. I love this mold. I love this car. I love this figure. I love this red. I just this is my shit right here. When it comes to Autobot cars, this is what I look for. You can take the shoulder cannon here and you can plug this in right there, in case you need big cannons there. And you take his rifle here and you can plug it into the side here, because one big cannon's not enough. And there you go. Transforming them back, you take these off, and then look, this little spring thing actually went back into place. My KO, I put it in the KO. If you watch the video, I put it in there and it just popped right through. I was like, oh, it's dead. So we want to kind of pull this roof up. This is going to help us make lots of clearance here. Just kind of get this roof up and out of the way. Alright. Untab the feet. Rotate down. Rotate down. Pull this piece here forward. Then this will come around. And while this is coming around, you want to take this piece here, flip it out, and then this one comes forward like that. That'll give you clearance to put that all the way up. And this is kind of like a ankle guard. And then this will come back to the back. Flip out the heel. This piece will come down. And what you want to do is you take this little tab here, flip this out. So now you got this side cover here. And this will come down and tab into place. So his shins are actually hollow, but the way the transformation works, it's just flawless, I think. There's not much here. I would sit here and say, well, you could have done this instead. Wow, I never would have thought of doing it that way. So it's pretty clever without being over-engineered. There you go, just like that. Flip down the crotch, pull the arms out, like so. You want to untab these wheels. They'll fold down like so. So you can fold the arms all the way up, like so. Flip the chest down, and kind of collapse this waist here. And there's a little hook tab right there. I'll tab into under the bumper right there. And like so. Rotate the arms down, swivel, down, swivel, flip the head all the way up. Take these wings here and they go in like so. So kind of fold in and then fold in again, and it just kind of keeps them all out of the way. Nice and neat backpack there. And flip out the hands. Flip out the hands, and voila. We have him in his robot mode. Tab this into the shoulder. And give him his rifle. And we're good to go. Now for quick size comparisons. Here he is with the Legends figure. Again, if this was a tape, I think this would work pretty well. I don't think like a Bumblebee or Cliffjumper would work well in this scale, but this works if it was a tape. Here he is with Starscream. As you can see, not so good. Optimus. Well, Optimus is a little bit taller, not by much. Engineering is way more superior here than it is here. So here he is with Streak and Prowl and Optimus. And there you go. So final thoughts are, when I reviewed this guy originally, it was the KO version. And I sat there and I said, you know, this guy's pretty good for KO. And I sat there and I was like, you know, I like him. I like him a lot. having the real one now, I will sit here and tell you without a doubt in my mind that if you buy the KO on this version, you're selling yourself way short. While the plastic quality is there, there's a few QC issues and some paint issues that are not present on my version of the Takara version. So no, it doesn't matter if it's twice as much as the KO. This thing is worth getting the legit figure, hands down. These two, when I had this one a KO and Smokescreen as a KO, they weren't that bad. I did not but I had to do some fixes on my KO Sideswipe. I haven't had to do anything with him, and since I've got him in the mail, flip this piece here up. Since I've gotten him in the mail, this is my go-to figure to just play around with. And I think he's a great toy. He's also a great visual representation of Sideswipe, and possibly in my opinion, he is the best Autobot car we've gotten, hands down. I mean, I love Prowl, don't get me wrong. I love Prowl, I love Streak, but this guy he's in par, for me, this figure, design, transformation, just playability, and overall aesthetics gives me that happy feeling I have when I play with Soundwave or Optimus. He's in my top 10 figures that I own right now. He is awesome, and I'm not a Sideswipe fan. I love this figure, though. I will get the official version of Red Alert, and I hate Red Alert. I cannot stand Red Alert, but I will get him as the official one because the quality is just so much better on this than the KO. It's not even comparable. A friend of mine, he just got a KO of this, and I feel bad because his tab broke and he can't get it, and I was hoping I could fix it for him, but that's really unfortunate that it happened to him. And I feel bad because I did say the KOs were good when I reviewed the KOs, but that's what happens when you review a KO and not review the original official one, which makes me a little irritated at a couple other reviewers that review the two side by side and say these two are good, as good as each other, when they're not. I can sit here not having held the KO Sideswipe in months and sit here and honest to God tell you it's not good as this. It's not as good as this in any way, shape, or form. If you're going to buy an MP Sideswipe, you buy the official MP Sideswipe. It's not a matter of, oh, well, I might save a few bucks and I just want the character on the shelf. I don't care. It's not worthwhile. It's not. The KO Nissans were pretty damn good. I really enjoyed playing with those. So I'm not going to sit here and bash, the KO company that's doing it, because they did an excellent job with those two. But this one, you stay clear of the KO, you get the original one. I hope Hasbro puts this guy out. I don't care if it's the same one. I would buy another one just to show it off again. But this is... It's a masterpiece figure. And the KO was not able to carry that over in the figure. Because I wasn't this ecstatic about the KO as I am the official one, because of the official's quality, what Takara brings to the table. This is one of those examples that Takara can bring something to the table that no one else can, because they brought us this, and I love this. Like I said, I'm putting this up in my favorite MPs. With Soundwave and Optimus. So anyway, I'm giving him a 10. I think he's awesome. I love him. There's not anything about him that I don't like. It might be because I got like one of those perfect factory figures, that only come out in every blue moon. But I think that's what I got here, and I just absolutely love it. This is This thing's awesome. I really, really highly recommend him. So there you go. Masterpiece Sideswipe.